Hi there, Evan again. Welcome to part 2, or day 2, well, part 2 of the part 4 of the video. I went home, charged my camera, and I may have started a little bit early. But yeah, maybe this was the fence I needed to start on. Anyway, forgive that 30 seconds there. We're gonna get back to the stories. For anybody unaware, this is Karaoke, a retrospective, in which it's sort of like behind the scenes and experiences over the last over the 5 years and 2 months of my bar history. Whole bunch of stories, whole bunch of situations, both good and bad. Where we last left off, I'll make sure it's still recording, because I don't know yesterday if the camera all of a sudden just stopped, or if the camera battery ran out. So there's a plane overhead. So diving right back into where I last left off. So yeah, I felt like sort of like it was like playing a joke on me, playing a prank on me, and I was really pissed off that she did that. So yeah, I'm gonna say about a couple of weeks later, I was at I think it was Jason or Jared's house, on the other side of Hazleton, where like Carson Street is. I walked home one day, and I took 6th Street all the way down, and I saw John. And he brought me in, and I sort of explained to him, this sort of thing is unexcusable. Like, Chrissy should be banned from the King's Den because of this. And he was sort of sympathetic. He said a couple people ate the chocolates too, and they also got diarrhea. So yeah, basically, the next couple of times I went out and she was there at the bar, I really wanted a freaking apology, and I never got one. So yeah. Also during that time, I was in the middle of a house move, moving from 15th Street to Sherman Court, and I only came out like once or twice. So yeah, the session after that, which was the 75th, I was actually with Richie Green at the doghouse, and they had cupcakes there, and it was Richie's birthday party. So I had about maybe 3 or 4 cupcakes, and the same thing happened, diarrhea. Although I'm aware now that the situation at the doghouse wasn't a prank. I gotta keep checking it every 2 minutes. So yeah, I took a brief pause from karaoke and I think I actually said I was going to stop at 75. But I'm winded already, and it's only been like what? It's like a 10-15 minute walk, so it's been like 20 minutes that I'm walking so far, and I'm winded. Maybe the fact that I'm on a side street that has a hill. Just a little ADD offset. This playground here is where I used to do like Easter egg hunts when I was a little kid. So, just a little Evan's life tidbit. But yeah, I needed time to settle in the new house, and then I started up my karaoke again. I started up karaoke again, and I called it like Kingsden Sessions The Rebirth. And I think on one of them I called them KDS The Return. But yeah, basically, I came back to karaoke. I'm trying to find something to say here. I'm looking at my next bullet point saying I don't want to merge into this just yet. Sorry for the huffing and puffing, guys. I apologize. But yeah. So yeah, the last 25 sessions were dubbed as Kingsden Sessions The Rebirth. And amazing. Hey, there's Eli's. Wow. Okay, sorry. I had to geek out a little bit because that's where I met Richie and helped him with his equipment. Bring it to I think the doghouse one time in the late Karaoke Sessions era. But yeah, there were after about maybe 1 or 2 nights back at the King's Den, I decided, since Chrissy's not going to give her apology, I'm not going to come here anymore. Because I felt like John should have banned her. I mean, this is like, it was like late 2014, like middle 2014, so this has been like five years ago, so, it's like, you can forgive but you can't forget, and in this case I can't do either. So, yeah. The last 2 times I was there at the King's Den, they had a different karaoke DJ there, and they were called M&M Karaoke. It was Mark and Maynard Welsh. And what was different about that was they had a mic stand. None of the other karaoke DJs before that had a mic stand, I don't think. Unless Speaker Jam did, I really don't know. But yeah, I had a ton of fun playing around with that mic stand, especially, I know it's dark, and I don't know if I posted it or not, but I did Jamiroquai Virtual Insanity, and I was just playing around with that mic stand like I own that friggin' mic stand. So yeah, for Kingsden Sessions, it was like an anniversary session and something called not Bad Hat Hair, Evil Curse, which was a parody of Even Worse. the title of it was a spoof of Even Worse by Weird Al Yankovic. But yeah, the 75th when I made the first night I made my return, I could technically say that I started. Wait, let me check because what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through this parking lot and over to South Broad Street. Wait, is this? It doesn't say, but screw it, I'm just gonna go through here. But yeah, basically, it was technically when my friendship with Jessica Raven Bierzak was started, and her and I did like a bunch of, me, her, and a couple of former friends of hers, a couple of now former friends of hers, did a couple of duets together. So yeah, that's where the karaoke started. I'm gonna hit the crosswalk because I don't want to take any chances here. But yeah. So yeah, that's technically where the friendship started, and it was a friendship. It was a friendship that turned into, let's say, a one-sided relationship. But we'll get to that. We'll cross that story when we come to it. And there's a story behind there. So yeah, I'm just making sure it's still recording. So yeah, basically, let me go back onto my next bullet point here. I was making, like I said in I think the first or second video, I started making paper lists for all my karaoke nights, and the paper lists actually have a history to them too. I sort of made a semi-official logo for Kingston Sessions on like the 26th session. But then throughout the course of the whole entire series, both series actually, I started to rip off sort of favorite things of mine, like sessions 30 through 56, and a couple of odd ones over the Kingston Sessions era. I ripped off the now that's what I call music logo, and there was a certain point, I think actually, believe it or not, session number 57, which was my either second or third time at the doghouse, which we're approaching right now, had started the logos, my personal favorite logos of the MTV VMAs. And here's the street for Jonathan's Nest, and again, we'll come to that when we come to it. But yeah, it was Kingston Sessions number 57 through 73, and '94 I did a flashback to the 2013 VMAs showcase. So that was another one. Yeah, and when I made my comeback on the '76 session, which start that in reverse, that it wasn't the 75th Kingston session, it was the 76th. Raven and I started to start. But yeah, sessions number 76 through 79 and 81, and 83 actually too, were I ripped off logos. The rip-off logos were parodies of the Where I Yankovic album covers. So I'm gonna switch hands because I gotta get the walking route list, and I can cross. Okay, let's start out bud. Broad and Clay, cut through Burn Street to get to Radio Diamond Avenue. Maybe up there. So yeah, here's our third and final bar of the King's End Sessions era that I started going to. See, I drink a lot of water today. So. Burn Street, maybe Burn Avenue. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna walk back up here and just take Broad Street all the way to Diamond Avenue to James Street. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I think we may be coming up to the bars, before I start telling the stories about them. I've just been, either lagging story-wise or going, maybe I have been lagging, or maybe I've been just walking so fast that by the time I get to the stories, they've already passed. Yeah. And then for back to the logos, for Kingston Sessions 92 to 99, no, 92 and 99, and most of the styles of the Karaoke Sessions logos have been inspired by MTV's The Challenge, and for the Karaoke Sessions era, I'm sort of, I got an AT-wheeler, so I'm gonna wait for it to pass. Yeah, and for a lot of the Karaoke Sessions era, I've actually gone on a website called dafont.com, dafont.com, or whatever it is, and when it comes time to doing, like, let's say, the parody showcases, I utilized the different fonts from the official artist, or the official songs, or the official logos, and basically just stenciled over my computer screen in order to put the logo on the paper list. Oh, great. Next up on the karaoke, next up on the Kingston Sessions stories I want to tell was the night I met CC Ritter. And I'm going to tell you that the stories with Raven and CC, I'm going to be coming back to them periodically as it happened chronologically. But yeah, 83 was, there's no cars coming, there's no cars coming here, so, it was basically, I had, after Carrie died, and, you know, it was started as a friendship with Raven. I wanted to see if the way I went about, you know, choosing to go for a kind of person that was the complete opposite of what I was looking for, maybe that was oh wow, 21 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna end it pretty soon. Actually, I should end it now. This ends part 4 of 13 of Karaoke, the Retrospective. I'm thinking of a lot of stories right now, so forgive me if I'm fumbling over my words. YouTube, Facebook, the YouTube playlists are down in the description. And here comes part 5.